All right, here we go. This is Gage Reality. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you can get up-to-date videos, and go over to Instagram and follow me at Gage_reality. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so subscribe to the channel. In this video, we're gonna be talking about my blue Power Ranger. No, just playing. This is my CZ75 SP01 Tactical. Bought this gun for my birthday. It's a phenomenal handgun. I really love it. I've shot it, and it's one of my best shooting handguns that I have. This handgun is just phenomenal, and it's my first CZ, and I am thoroughly impressed with the craftsmanship of this handgun. And if you would like for me to have another one, please send me the money. Not just playing. So anyway, threaded barrel, suppressor height sights, 3-dot tritium suppressor height sights. You got the blue grips. It's the blue Power Ranger gun, you know. This handgun is just phenomenal. So I bought this handgun so I could go out and do a little bit more sporting, to do some USPA shooting and get out there and, you know, push the limits. I couldn't afford a Tactical Sport Orange or a Shadow 2. So I bought this. It's in the $800 range. A little bit more upgrades than just getting a regular CZ75B. And I think this SP01 Tactical is right down my alley. I love threaded barrels, so I'm gonna start incorporating some cans in my videos and some compensators. So look forward to my new videos coming in 2021. I have a lot of big things planned for this channel, right? So that's why I bought the gun, because I wanted it. It's my birthday. I liked it, and I wanted to do a little bit more in USPSA shooting. So let's talk about it, right? I already told you about the threaded barrel. It's 5.2 inches, which is a very, very nice size for doing accurate shooting, as far as, like, you know, 25 yards and beyond. You know, you have a really good sight radius with those 5-inch barrels on your handguns. When I first got into USPSA, I was using my compact, which is a 4-inch. My Smith & Wesson compact, it's a 4-inch barrel, and I was doing pretty good, but I started to get very fatigued the more and more I was shooting with that smaller gun. So these 5-inch barrels do work with that longer sight radius. The suppressor height sights, do I need suppressor height sights to go gaming? No, not really. But if and when I get the red dot mounted, the suppressor height sights will come in handy. You know, it does come with a rail, so I will carry this gun as an everyday carry. You know, maybe 2 days out of the week, you know, maybe a few days out of the month, I will carry it. So I'm gonna get me a light, and I have a custom made holster to made for this gun, along with outside the waistband holster. So inside and outside the waistband holster, I'll go ahead and get one of those done for this gun. You know, these grips, these blue grips, they have some pretty aggressive checkering on these grips. And I'll tell you, I have big hands and I sweat a lot. And these grips work very well for protecting my hand from slipping and the gun, you know, moving a lot. They do have rear checkering on this grip. I can't notice it. I have no idea if they're working or not. They also have the front checkering on the handgun. I have no idea if they're working. I don't notice it. One thing I do notice is the beveling at the bottom of the grip. So it's not so much of a flare at magwell, but that bevel right there, you could really feel it, and it feels great when you're shooting the handgun. It actually push your hand into the beaver tail more, you know, from how I grip the handgun, and I really appreciate that. You know, these CZs, they have that internal slide, like the slide rides internally into the frame, so it gives you a better bore access, a kind of a lower bore access. I do feel that, but I would like to see the gun or feel the gun get a little bit lower in my hand, or maybe my hand get a little higher on the gun. Now, comparing this to my Beretta 92FX, the purchase that I can get on the handgun, I can get so much more on this gun than my Beretta. So this feels great, but I wish it was a little bit better as far as the purchase that I could get on how high I could get on that bore access. Now, also, I love the grips. They're aggressive. They're great. Prevent my hand from slipping. But I think these just kind of the dimensions of the frame or the grips or whatever is really slim. So I looked online. I saw that you can buy spacers for this, for these grips. You just take them out, put the spacers on, and it'll thicken up the handgun, the handle right here. So I'm gonna try that and see how it works. And you can get different colors. So I'm gonna try to see how it works. I think once I do that, I'll be able to really get into it the way I like to get into it, and grip it and have maximum control over the handgun while I'm shooting. You know, the accuracy of this gun is just superior. It's phenomenal accuracy. It's a 35-ounce handgun. It's built like a tank, and it feels like a tank in your hand. You know, compared to like a Glock 17, it's probably like 10 ounces, 11 ounces heavier than a Glock 17. So that attributes to the accuracy. You know, the trigger, as smooth as this double action trigger is, it really contributes to the accuracy. You know, how smooth this single action is. You know, that single action is extremely smooth. And like on my Beretta, the single action gets a little spongy, you know, from the reset to the trigger pull. I would say it gets very spongy. CZ, they figured that out, put a really great trigger into this handgun. Some of the plans I have for this handgun will be to upgrade the trigger and the hammer to a Cajun Gunworks trigger. But that's gonna come a little down the line. You know, first and foremost, these magazines are like 50 to 60 bucks. So once I get up to about 6 magazines, along with getting my my holsters made, along with my light, I'll go ahead and start investing into the trigger and the hammer. And then I'll give you the updates on that. But other than that, this handgun is phenomenal. You know, kind of the things I could complain about would be these front slide serrations. They're there and you can feel them, but the slide is so tight and so heavy, and maybe I need to put more rounds through this gun to loosen it up. But it's almost impossible to do a front press check on this gun. It's extremely hard. Now the rear serrations feel great, and they're kind of beveled into the slide, and I could really appreciate that. Another thing that I could kind of complain about would be the suppress height sights. You shoot very low with suppress height sights. But with that said, once you put a can on there, they, you know, come in handy. Once you put your red dot on here, these suppress height sights are gonna come in handy. So other than that, I don't really have much to complain about with this handgun. This is a phenomenal handgun, and if you're thinking about buying one, definitely do it. You know, in reference to competition, you know, it comes with 18 round magazines. If you want, you can put a compensator on it. You can put a red dot on it, shoot open, carry optics. So, you know, you can take this gun a lot of places. It's specifically designed for duty use. You know, and just like I said, I bought the Glock 17 or even a Glock 22. When you look at, you know, like duty use handguns, most polymer handguns are going to come in about, you know, 10 ounces lighter than this gun or more. So this is a duty use handgun. So, and it's set up that way. Not so much for the EDC, even though I will carry it, you know, out and about of an everyday carry type of handgun once I get my holsters made. It's just a little too heavy to put in your beach shorts or your jogging pants. So pretty much gonna be something like jeans and something a little bit more sturdier than basketball shorts. But this is my handgun. I love it. I mean, it's the Blue Power Ranger. I'm gonna give you the updates when I do all the additions. Other than that, I'm just excited about it. I've had this gun for over a month now, and every time I look at it, it really makes me feel good. So what else can you ask for? You guys, thank you for watching this video. This has been Gauge Reality. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. If you don't mind, share it with a friend. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell notification. We're about 2 days away from 2021. I have a lot of great plans for this channel in 2021, and I want you to come along with me on that journey. So subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to providing great content to you all in the future. And if you have any questions about anything you want to see in the future, go ahead, leave a comment, and I'll try to incorporate that in the future. This is Gauge Reality. Have a good night.